And it's Priscilla Batzell in Spring Hill, Florida at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard. And I have a few little swipe cloths, and they are dampened by water. It is the only water I use with my paint. And they're not very damp because I just had a surprise visit from the lawn crew and went in the house and left my camera to heat up, and we're hoping it doesn't shut off. And what I want to do is a little warm up something or other. And if I had checked my tips, I would know that things weren't going to come out very fast. I seldom have ever used this Art Minds Mystique. And I would like it to come out a little faster than that, but maybe I'll remember and clear my tips after this. What I'm going to do, I've shaken all these bottles. All these bottles have GAC 800 by Golden inside. Whoa, holy. Holy Floetrol booger snake. Excuse me. Anyway, I've shaken them all because they have GAC 800 by Golden to keep them from cracking in the paint mix when it dries and it's heavy. And I'm going to use this green because I really love how this green looks when it's ombre'd up toward the other colors. And maybe I'll just keep going with my theme of those colors. Yes, I think so. I think that's going to be cool. I don't know. I've never done this quite like this before, but we are doing a swipe. So I'm going to keep going with... No bugs. I saw it. It landed and then it got up. Good. The universe is listening today. Yay. Let's do... that. And I think that I would like as much gold as possible for a change, and see how that works. And what else? Do I want some blue in there? I might want some blue in there. I think the blue that I want, though, is the Prussian blue that sells. And can I have it? Maybe not. I do have a fresh skewer. I am trying to pull the... I might probably be just better off trying to... I got it. Trying to pull the top off. I don't have it, but I'm hopeful. Oh, come out. Yes, that's what I was waiting for. So I am kind of laying these down, not all the way to the edge, but in a formation this time. And I'm going to try an experiment and use my folk art neon purple, which may or may not work, but I'd like to know what happens. And although I used to love it and use it all the time, I don't do so as much anymore. I have white metallic from Anita's, and I'm thinking that I might like to experiment with that too and put a black swipe edge on. I'm also going to not go straight across. I'm going to use each of those, and I'm going to try and start at one side and go one way, and the other side and go the other way. And I'm just going to be weird. I'm going to try this anyway, but it works, and hope for the best. And that purple, and yeah, maybe not black, maybe purple. Although I do remember that the purple is a lot more sheer than the black. So what I really wanted to use was the gold, but I know that that won't work. So let me grab my black. Oops. And just smear some of that across. So what I'm going to do the first time is take it's the hemmed bottom of a t-shirt, and it's been well used. I'm going to fold up the part that doesn't have the hem on it, and I'm going to dip that hem right in that black paint, and I'm going to push it down over the edge. And even though I'm doing that on this side, I want to come over here and do it on this side. And then I'm going to do a back and forth right down the middle. And I'm going to wish that I had not used as much paint, because it's gorgeous paint. But I think I'm going to just go ahead and do the same thing, only this time I'm actually going to start from this side. I am going to touch up. I don't know, I probably should have gone over my edge, but if I pull my swipe cloth over my edge right now, I suspect that it will drip down enough paint. And all this is just in order to get me warmed up for other things. Now, can I do that again? I can. I definitely have more paint on here than I anticipated, but it's okay. Do I want to come from this direction or that direction? I like that turquoise, so I really like that turquoise. I kind of like some of that turquoise over here. I've never done this before, and I'm going to do that now. I'm going to throw a little turquoise in there just because I can. Hey, that's the name of my book on the Amazon link. I'm going to pick up some of this color over here. I thought I was going to use all 3 of those rags, and guess what? I was wrong. Now, any little spots I happen to have that are showing canvas are easy enough to fix right now while paint flows to paint. I'm curious as to what's happening with my middle section because I really liked what was happening there, and I think what I want to do is go ahead and give myself permission to be weird. When don't I? And use my basting brush in there. And any colors that I might want to use somewhere else, I'll just use them somewhere else. If I have anomalous shapes like that was, I'll do the same thing in there. I like that turquoise so much that I want some right there. And I'll take the residual of it, put it over there. And that's pretty cool. Thinking I like this red over there. I just keep waving it. I just keep adding some new colors to the colors that were there by dragging. I better be careful. I could go too far. Always a danger with me anyway, isn't it? So that's pretty cool. I'm okay with that, and I'm going to think of that as fairly well done, and I'm going to take my bottles of paint out of my way and tell you guys that underneath the video there's an Amazon link where you can find art supplies that I put on a list. It's a blue link. It might be a few sentences down nowadays because I keep adding stuff like my email address, which is, by the way, EASPB gallery, all one word, gallery, at gmail.com. If you want to get in touch with me, that's the best place to contact me about a painting if you're interested in making a purchase. And all the paintings on YouTube have a hashtag number next to the date at the end of the title. Even if you don't see it, if you click on it, you'll open it up, it'll be there. I'm not sure about that white spot. I have used too much paint, but I am not unhappy with what I have. I say that, and then I look at it and I go like, wouldn't that be cool to have like a few spirals in there? And maybe it would, because I never do that. And I think that's what I'm going to do. Add a few spirals. Even though there's some really, really cool cells going on, I don't use anything. There's no silicone in any of my mixes. And just because it doesn't look like every other swipe with a wave in it that I've ever done doesn't mean I don't love it now. I do love it now. It's just a little different than some. You could probably throw some white pearl in places, and well, that's just me thinking out loud again. But I like the swirl effect, and I've never done exactly this. I think I got to watch my composition, or I'm going to be going a lot too much further than I'm comfortable with. But in the meantime, all that's kind of cool. I think this white is distracting me, so I'm going to pull that right out of there and make more white. Paint flows to paint, so if it's as heavy as this is, you can make it fill in. Let's see what happens when we torch. We torch to release the bubbles caught in the paint. It occurs to me my glasses have been on my head the whole time. Oh, that is cool. Wow. I'm not unhappy with that at all. I'm not as thrilled with the way the white looks as I thought I would be. Let's just see if there's anything else I want in here. Where? I love how you can get spirals almost anywhere you want them. and change things up. So I've been telling you guys what's under the video, and what's under the video is Pinterest, Instagram, and Twitter links, along with a paint pouring recipe. I told you I put GAC 800 by Golden in all of my paints to keep it from cracking when it's heavy, and this would be one of those times that I'm really happy that it's in there, because I could use some orange in there, you know that? I really think it needs some orange. I wonder how that's going to work. Just a little here and there, maybe. Just to zhuzh it up a little. Not that it's not zhuzhy enough, but I kind of like the idea of adding some more colors. I could add some gold in there too. I'm sorry, I'm just having my way with my painting. And I like that orange so much. I'm going to use some of the more red orange. Because I Can, the name of my book on the Amazon link called Because I Can. Yeah, I know that was redundant. Oh well, it's hot out here. it's my all-time excuse. It's hot out here. Let's see if I like how that's going. I like having the extra minute or two so that I can actually look at what I've just done and maybe get away with doing what I'm doing, which is adding a little something something. And the skewer will just let me waggle it into position. And if you didn't know that I had added it after, you might not know. But I don't think it matters when you add it, so long as you get what you want. And there's all kinds of places and things I could do to this now that I've opened my eyes to the possibilities. And I'm looking for my Prussian blue. Because I think, even though I adore these cells over here, I'm dying to know what's going to happen if I just stick my skewer in there and let a few things get mixed around. Not much, because the paint's so heavy. But once you have paint on your skewer, you can put it down wherever you want it, for the most part. So, I'm sure I forgot all kinds of things, and I tucked my crib sheet away. So if you guys want a lesson at the house in Spring Hill, Florida, and you're in the area, just give me a call. My website is in the last 20 seconds on the end screen. So the bottom right hand corner is my website, and you can communicate with me there, and I will get back to you as soon as I can with any information that I can help you with. You can look for Facebook groups. Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Appreciation Group is for students, and Expressionist Art Studio Gallery Fans and Collectors is for fans and collectors, and I love this. I don't love that as much as I love everything else, but I love it. And I'm bound to be happy any minute, or at least happier. Oh, there's some gorgeous colors in there. I probably could have taken a straw to this, but I like that. Oh yeah, that didn't hurt. I like that a lot. So I'm good to go, and I'm sure I've forgotten to tell you all kinds of stuff. There's a contest running all the time. On the end screens you'll find whatever video is showing you the prizes, and the prize drawing is for anybody who contributes to keep the studio rolling, and thank you to everyone who has. Your contributions help me pay for my art supplies so I can save up for my eye surgery. Thank you very much. It would be lovely to stop going blind. And I don't have a level workspace, so I'm also trying to save up for that. So your art supply money really helps me save for the things I need to keep this studio running and keep me bringing you a video every day. And if I get enough videos in advance, if I have to go and do something else for a little while, then you won't run out, and I'll be happy to not have you run out. Yeah, I'm pretty good with that. I could add some purple over there. We got 1 minute left. And I have taken full advantage of all this time. But that's okay, because we got some incredible patterns. And I'm just loving this. It's a Because I Can moment. Thank you guys for being here and all the wonderful comments you give me all the time. I'm just going to keep torching till I make sure that I get all my bubbles out. And we might actually make some patterns. And I'm trying to search my brain for whatever I've forgotten to tell you, and I'm sure, oh, please give me a thumbs up. It tells the YouTube algorithm to keep placing my videos in places where more people can find them, and if more people find them, more people subscribe. Thank you to 78,000 of you. I appreciate you being here very much. And if you like my videos every day, thumbs up is a way to help me out. If you can't contribute any other way, the longer you watch a video, including the commercials, really does help me out. If I make an income, if I make a living at doing this, I will keep doing it infinitesimally. Because it's fun, and I seem to be making a lot of people happy. Which makes me happy in turn. So I love you guys. This is Priscilla Batzell. Probably not supposed to be sticking the skewer in there right now, but I did anyway. In Spring Hill, Florida, at Expressionist Art Studio Gallery in the backyard, saying I will see you anon. And I will put some turquoise in there. And if the timer goes off, I still got 2 minutes, so it's okay. This is one similar to the color schemes that I used, the color scheme that I used in one that I did Mardi Gras beads in, and I think I'd love to do another one of those soon. So paint will heal paint, so any mistake I make right now will probably be just fine. Alright, you guys, I said goodbye. So now I'm going to see what you can see before you're gone. That's pretty cool. That's cooler. Alright, I love you guys. Ooh, you weren't able to see all that. I better be more careful of that next time. Alright. Watch some of the 765 videos I have on the playlist on the end screen. If you're feeling like a binge, you help me out every time you do that. And I'll see you in the next video. Priscilla out.